This is a production. Drill TV.
Art jam on a Friday night, hanging out and doodling feels right. Art jam with you, my friends. Grab you some art supplies and begin to make some art jam happen tonight. Oh, hold on. Oh, I left my TV thing on. Oh, yes. I'm hearing myself though. I'm trying to figure out why. Hola, amigos. How is everyone doing? Usually, I'm not hearing myself like in the. Well, I think I know what to do. Well, no, then you won't hear me. Never mind. Hola amigos, welcome to Art Jam. I am Pedro Boydro, Texan Spaniard, and we have the God of Thunder, Zeus King Dark, with us. How are you, Zeus?
What's going on?
We are live on a Friday night. Gonna doodle up some stuff. What you got planned to draw tonight?
I'm gonna flip around some source material images for different things. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet.
Interesting.
So I'm leaning toward Konami from Stardom, but
for those who don't know, well, who's gonna know outside of us? But Konami left a club. She left a club. There is a club of Joshi wrestlers who have never held a singles title and have been around like 10 years or more. And she left that club. She's no longer in that club. So she holds a singles title now. Jungle Kiona is still in that club, though.
yeah, but it's not like she doesn't wrestle very much anymore.
No. I didn't think she should come back to wrestling. She's been talking about coming back. But then I saw her at Starlight Kids' 10th anniversary. She was moving pretty decently. I was surprised.
Well, I mean, she hasn't been beating her body to death, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, but the nature of her injuries, because the surgeries went awry, and she had more than one surgery go awry, like didn't work out. It felt like she's never going to be able to wrestle again, because, like her just being able to walk in pain was probably the best she was going to be able to do. And then she seems to be moving all right. She's not quite what she used to be, admittedly. She probably will never be that wrestler again, but anyways. So Zeus is maybe going to do Konami, which I approve of because someone did some art of him earlier this week. I won't say who they are. I won't put them on blast. But
Oof.
that poor girl. She needs proper celebration.
Facial reconstructive surgery after that. It's not a good rendition.
Oh my goodness. Well, we won't say who did it, but
Yeah.
I might be doing a parrot. We'll see what happens. I had a conversation.
Is there a reason that you want to do a parrot?
Conversation with someone, and I was like, oh, maybe I will do a parrot the next time we do Art Jam, because it's the only time I get to do art really at the moment. So
yeah, because I was thinking maybe like you could go if you want to do an exotic bird, you could go with the resplendent quetzal, which is a beautiful bird.
Yes. Um, if Crafty Rhea was here, she'd be like, "Peacock, you want to do a peacock?" But I've drawn a peacock a few times now. But no, yeah, I think I'll try my hand at a parrot. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to try. I got a few reference things I'm looking at. What's been going on with you, Zeus?
Well, it's another year of another week of a year of stuff. Pretty good ending to the week. Find out we got some possible big projects on the way. Some might be doing some more books and different things. Oh,
nice.
Yeah. So we'll just have to kind of see.
That is a positive.
Yeah. I mean, it might be, we'll just have to see how it goes. But, it'd be interesting to see how things pan out. And I showed the owner of the company the trading cards.
Oh yeah, did he like those?
Oh yeah, he was really blown away. He used to actually sell. Um, he used to sell cards like in a flea market situation.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So he was pretty blown away. I showed him all the regular ones I've done. I've gotten almost 50 of them done, plus the nine um, of the full art hollow foil. And he knew he was like, oh yeah, he's like, so we got to decide if that's going to be numbered to to 1,000 or 5,000, or how many. It's like, oh, you get one of these in every 3 packs or whatever. So he knows the lingo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds really promising.
yeah, he loved it. It was all the inchy and all the characters and everything. So
I'm already turning this into a monster. Um, um, yeah, that's really cool. You've shown us, James and I. You've shown us some of the stuff you've been working on for towards that, and yeah, it looks amazing. Uh,
it's just all the great things where you get to when you can uh, you know you can use all of your talents, and you know to me that's a great thing.
but what about your talents as a fantasy booker? No, I'm joking.
My one of my mutuals, good friend Dan, um, he loves doing polls, and
Okay.
he's been doing four horsemen kind of what if polls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and people were saying should he one of them was should the four horsemen um, have won one of the war games against Dusty's team.
Oh, interesting.
And the overwhelming vote was that yes, the Horseman should have won, but I said no, because with the stranglehold that they had on the titles, on the NWA World Heavyweight title, the US Heavyweight title, and the World Tag Team titles, and sometimes the TV title and the national title. The faces were always chasing them for belts, and you couldn't get the damn belts off of them, because they would, keep the belts on technicalities.
Right, right.
So the War Games was, the perfect showdown to say, okay, well, um, you know, man to man, no titles, needed. It's just, you're trapped in, there's nothing but the five of you, and there's no running, there's no technicalities to get a cheap win. So uh, that's where the faces shined, was being the heroes that couldn't be beaten, when it was just, when it was all, came down to 5-on-5.
Right.
So I mean, plus it's just, I mean, it's Dusty, Nikita, and the Road Warriors. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just, you know, it's the perfect mix of guys that, you're you're not gonna beat them trapped in a cage. I love hearing the stories from Tully and Arn. And I know Arn said this at that at the podcast thing he did at WrestleCade. Somebody asked who the person was he least liked to see come in last against them in War Games, and he said Hawk.
Why?
Because he said there's nothing worse than being tired and already going through the match, and then here comes a fresh Hawk who's insane, frenetic, and often potatoes guys, you know.
Hold on 1 minute. Welcome in, MC Chungi. How are you doing? Do we like soccer? I do like footy. I do like the football, the real football. I do like it.
I don't play soccer anymore, but I did for 20 seasons when I was younger.
But yeah, my mother was from Spain, so I have grown up with it. So as you see, I got the national team of Spain, the hat on my head. So yes.
And my sister lived in Spain for 2 years and sent me memorabilia and collectibles from the Barcelona team.
Boo. I'm a madridista. Who do you like, MC Chungi? Who are you a fan of? Who do you support? Welcome in. We're doodling and chatting up. Zeus was telling us about who Arn Anderson didn't want to come in last because they'd be tired, and then here comes Hawk to just wear him out. Basically, right?
Yeah. I mean, there really isn't anything worse if you think about it. I mean, it just, if you got to face Dusty, Nikita, Animal, or Hawk, coming in last, I I would think that Hawk is just, not the one.
You saw the Road Warriors a number of times, right?
Uh, well, in true fashion, I only got to see them together a couple of times.
Okay.
But like there was once it was like Animal was hurt, and it was supposed to be um, the Skyscrapers against the
Oh,
Road Warriors, and I believe it was Animal was hurt, and he fought Sid Vicious or Dan Spivey. Um,
man.
yeah,
I saw them in the WWE
yeah,
in 1991, and then again in like '98.
yeah. I saw him with Draws.
Oh
Yeah, it was during during the time where they were making Hawk look
oh
bad.
yeah, that's a terrible angle.
Yeah, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. um,
Remember when they had him fall off the thing?
yeah, fell off a Titantron, and
Yes,
that was not fun.
that was that weird period of just smash, whatever you want to call it, ratings, trash
Yeah, they did
television.
trash ratings.
Yeah,
Really,
TV. Really, yeah.
they wanted
The Jerry Springer view.
yeah, and I mean they really they were doing anything they could to try to get back um, over WCW.
Well, and you know what's weird at that specific time, they were already beating WCW. So, because they introduced that sort of deep into 1998.
Yeah,
So they were
yeah,
already pretty
WWE had
much,
our
yeah.
corner. Yeah,
Um, I mean, like WCW never really quite recovered after the Starcade thing with
yeah. Starcade '97 was such a bad debacle.
yeah,
Um,
I know they had a few moments with Goldberg, like when Goldberg beat Hogan for the belt,
right.
and I know that popped the rating and some other stuff with Goldberg, but then like they had him lose to Nash, and then they did that finger poke of doom thing. They never, I don't think they ever won again after that, did they?
No, after the 83 weeks was done, that was it. They never beat them out in the ratings again.
Oh,
But you know,
yeah, it's a bad time. It's a bad time.
yeah, completely squandered the end of Bret Hart's prime, and there's just so many dumb, just so many dumb people at the top. You know, it's funny because Bobby Heenan worked there for so long, but he really hated all those people he had to work with,
Yeah,
all the decision makers. And that's something that when we were talking about how the even though the horsemen were dominant, the faces still got to win.
yeah,
And in the war games, in the mid to late '90s, the NWO always won.
yeah.
They won in '96, and then again in '97. And then in '98, I don't remember who won because it was so terrible. And I was there, I was there for all
Was that
three
the
of
one
them.
with the Ultimate Warrior?
Yeah,
Oh shit, that was.
it was so terrible. A terrible three team.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's like Kevin Nash and Sting and I don't remember who else it was.
I did not like the whole thing of Sting being in the NWO Wolfpack, by the way.
Yeah, I hated that too.
Because, I mean, he was the savior of WCW, and then,
Yeah,
like, oh, let me join this offshoot of it. I know
yeah.
they were the face offshoot. I get that, but still, it's just
But
like,
still, see, you see what we needed was we needed a War Games to end the NWO,
yeah, you're right.
and and that way with the NWO gone, then you can go off and form the Wolfpack
Right,
and
right.
form Team Hollywood.
Yeah. See,
You
now we're
know,
getting to the booking stuff. This is now Zeus putting his booking to.
yeah, because and that way we would have gotten a win because honestly up until that point, um, with the offshoots and everything, the person that it helped the most was Hogan
Yeah,
because he got money from NW Wolfpack stuff,
right.
even though he wasn't in it. He still got money from it because I believe that Eric Bischoff helped negotiate his contract, and he got a piece of it himself.
Very
Because why
likely.
else would you give the man had literally nowhere else to work except for Japan. Hogan had nowhere else to go at that time. He wasn't going to 1995 ECW.
Right.
He wasn't going to wrestle in a tent or a bingo hall.
I mean, he was kind of too
No,
big
no,
to do
no.
that anyway. So.
Yeah. So he really only had one other place to go work, and yet they fucking laid it all out, just gave him the damn moon and back.
Well, but
So yeah.
the NWO angle doesn't work without him. So doesn't
No,
work
no,
as
no.
well. I should say it doesn't work as well without him. Whoa.
Yeah. I mean it. Yeah, it would have worked, but
Not as well, and it wouldn't have
it's
been as
not.
big as it
I
was.
mean it because Hogan turning heel was the biggest heel turn of all time.
Well, yeah, it was. Well, yeah. I mean, I can't think of one that's really bigger necessarily. I don't know.
No, I mean because so many other people did it. Had did it so many times
Right.
that it lost all meaning. You know, uh, you know, Flair turned a million times. Luger turned a million times. Big Show. And but neither one. But like everything was pretty. I mean, everybody was like in these kind of roles where they were the ones that knew that they needed to switch whenever or whatnot.
Right.
Hogan's identity was built on being that you know baby face, and before him the biggest heel turn was Barry Windham,
Hmm.
who had been baby face for 8 straight years since he debuted, and was well loved and
It's hard to make this out at
respected,
the
and
moment, but I'm just laying down. It looks terrible at the moment. Go on.
yeah. But yeah. So I mean, what we had to deal with for great heel turns before that time wasn't as big, and then the Hogan or the Stone Cold one, he was kind of
the Stone Cold one.
Yeah, I mean, because he was, he was kind of a tweener at best.
Steve Austin?
Yeah, I mean, at the time with the I Quit match with Brett.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He was a heel, but he was getting babyface reaction. So yeah, he was basically like a tweener. And it was a weird thing because Bret Hart was like a face the rest of the world, but a heel in the United States. So I mean, it was a interesting. I don't know if you can recreate it really like now.
Yeah, because he essentially, Bret Hart was still, he was born from the territories.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Because he came up through Stampede and even some of the other territories like Continental and things. He'd been to a time or two here and there. And I think that he was just his territory was Canada, and and it was we were able to look at what he was doing, and people were able to pick sides because he was so good at manipulating the crowd.
It's kind of interesting. Bret Hart was always good at a specific character, but it was a character that didn't really require him to do a ton of, like, he didn't have to be a great promo and stuff like that necessarily for that character to work. And then when he was doing that angle and he was doing sort of the face and the rest of the world heel here, his promo work got a lot better. It's like suddenly he put that stuff together.
Yeah.
When he wasn't so great at that, and then it's like he put it together. But sometimes the angle brings the person to that stuff in a way.
Yeah, sometimes it is there's something that clicks, and they find that their voice and that character, you know. And I mean, you can kind of see how it should have been, very easy for Bret to be that character.
Welcome in, Zombie. How you doing? It is a Friday night. How you doing, Zombie? We're just doodling and talking some wrestling. I'm just trying stuff. If this doesn't work out, I'm not too concerned about it. I just like to mess around sometimes. This is more about me just moving my hands in a way. So I just don't get to do art. I know you get to do art every day. I don't like.
Yeah.
I could, but it'd be I'd have to sacrifice things to do that. So.
Yeah. here's an interesting thing. So this one school, their mascot is an eagle.
Oh wow, okay.
And on they have two logos because this school system uses like the same logos for the different schools, right?
Okay.
Same colors, same logos. So they have uh, it's like a P, the letter P, with basically it's the Philadelphia Eagles
Oh man.
logo on it, right?
Okay.
And then another one that they have was it's more of a kind of like a cartoon baby eagle,
Okay. Okay.
but it's not like a overly cartoonish, but it's a drawing
Yeah.
of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
a young eagle. And so I was working on one of, because they're getting like 5 machines. And
Welcome in here at Chess. He said, "Someone said cartoon baby eagle. I'm here."
and
Yeah.
yeah, and so they asked for it was slightly open to interpretation for me, on how to do this design. At first I didn't know how implicitly she was for this one request, but I had these other eagles that kind of matched their eagles to do, like I had them draped across the two sides, and they're really big and look nice and everything. And she was like, well, I really wanted the thing where we have the one eagle wrapping around the entire machine
Okay.
and laying on his stomach reading a book.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, we're gonna have to draw that because
Yeah.
that's not something that that we have. But so I used the eagle head that I already created for our for Echo the Eagle.
Oh, right.
And,
Right.
and then I used the body that I drew out on paper. And
Did they like it?
it's I made a proof and sent it out to them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we're waiting to hear back from them. So we'll see.
Now, I'm just gonna say, technically, you're not supposed to use these watercolor pencils the way I'm using them, but I just make up my own rules.
I'm
I don't.
going to tell you, Pedro, it doesn't matter because you're an artist.
It matters depending on what the client wants, but there's no client for this.
Yeah.
And what the purpose
however deal with clients. So
I don't deal with them, not lately. So
no.
but it's a pain in the ass sometimes. But you know that as you
Oh yeah.
already. Just sometimes people just want so many revisions and things, and you're just like, oh, that's gonna start costing you more money.
Yeah, and we're not. My company's not good about charging people for more money, even though it clearly says on the proof, that you may incur additional art charges,
Right, right.
for so many revisions. But sometimes we've done 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15 proofs. I swear, there's one woman for a school that I just felt like it was something I had to do like twice a week, was make a new proof. Like something would come through, change this, do that, reword this thing, change this, that, and the other. It just felt like part of my fucking job after a while. It was just so annoying. And then when they finally were like, okay, I'm like, are you sure?
Welcome in 10. I'm trying. I'll just call you 10 because I'm not sure how to say your name. 10 Shicks? 10 Shicks? 10 Shicks? Welcome in 10. You said any thoughts about doing digital art? Both Zeus King and I have done digital art, but Zeus does. You do digital art on a fairly regular basis. Any thoughts on it, Zeus? On digital art?
I mean, the way that I like to work when I use digital to colorize what I've drawn.
Right. Yeah.
Um, and and the reason I haven't like invested in a Wacom tablet or whatever is because no matter what I do to colorize and make a print of, I still have that original physical media. And so I'll always have something else to sell. I'll always have that. No matter how many prints or whatnot that I do, I'm always going to be able to have something physical.
Yes.
That I created. And I don't have anything against anybody else doing stuff straight up on a tablet or whatever, because I mean I essentially I have to do, I end up doing, sometimes I'm doing drawing in Illustrator, but I mean I'm using the pen tool, which it's a little bit different than opening Photoshop, and because I have a tablet at work I can use, but I don't have the hang of it because it's not lined up with how you're working. I might get back into it someday, but it's not my cup of tea.
Here's what the parrot looks like at the moment. Yeah, you did make a good point, Zeus. Digital coloring is really more the thing we have experience with. Sometimes
it's beautiful picture.
Oh, I don't know about that, but thank you.
I like it.
Oh, thank you. Sometimes I have had to do things strictly digital before, or I just kind of fix things.
Yeah.
That parrot looks sick, or is it a portrait of me? Either way, yeah. This is here, Chess. This is you after I don't know the wrong. You have a bad brew. This is what you turn green. No, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. I mean, I have had to do some things. I've had to do a bunch of weird stuff, Zeus. Like just random stuff. I don't mean like weird as in strange or perverted. I just mean just random things sometimes. I've had to do just weird things sometimes, though. I think I'm trying to remember the exact details. I may have told you about this a long time ago. There was a thing for some sort of like convention thing for this company,
Mm-hmm.
and it was going to be at this place, at this hotel, and that area had like stuff with Bigfoot involved, and so I did multiple drafts, but some of them had like Bigfoot stuff in it. I tried to sneak it in there to. I tried to sneak in Bigfoot into this thing, but yeah, they don't want the Bigfoot stuff in there. But I thought, it's why not? Why not some Bigfoot? I had to do a lot of boring stuff. You used to hear me complain about. You and James both used to hear me complain about that. I didn't like to talk about it a lot of times because it's just boring. I had to do a lot of boring stuff. I guess I'm too. Um, I'm too like trained in expressing myself, so sometimes it was like difficult to just like to transition to just like, well, I'm just making stuff,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just, but I just try to look at it as problem solving.
Yeah. And then like, the times where, I've done commissions for people and, um, and of course, at the conventions, we did a ton of, free sketches. That was our what we were known for. I mean,
Right.
we had, people, that would come up to us and be like, oh, we've been looking around. We've been looking for you guys.
I'll try something. Yeah, I like the stories y'all had to tell about this stuff. I kind of wish I could have tried that at least once.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it would go great on my own, but
Well, I'll tell you
that would
one
have been
thing.
cool if we could have done something like that together. That would have been fun, I think.
Oh yeah, because the first convention I ever did, was with Jay at Heroes.
Oh, right, right.
Um, and that
Big
was,
convention.
yeah, it's a
It
huge
is.
convention,
Yeah.
and it was a big, it was a really really big thing for me, and that's where I met Jay's friend Goose. I mean, I suppose technically he's my friend, um, but it was, it was a great thing to do that, and and then meet the guys from Antarctic Press,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
uh, and uh, get be asked to do a pinup in the annual. You know, it's like it's crazy to think about. Like I barely had my first comic book drawn, and after showing my art, talking to those guys, I've actually had art in multiple books that you could order on in the Diamond.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. That's amazing.
so
That was cool when we looked through all that, remember?
yeah, yeah, it's still out there. I mean, I still have the originals. but yeah, being at a convention, and and it really it it you'd be surprised how many people's day you make, um, when you're doing free sketches, and because it's just like, so many people, it's an overload of things going on, and and there's always so much to spend your money on, um at a convention, that people, people would, get away from, like, next thing you know, you're broke, you know
Right.
you know kind of like me at WrestleCade.
Yeah, I would have a hard time at those things. If I ever go to Japan, I'll be broke for the rest of my life. So, and that may not be just because of my stuff. I mean, once Stephanie finds like the gotchas and stuff, I may be broke for like the rest of my life. So,
Right. Yeah. um yeah, you see, I'm doing a face right now, and it's not quite turning out the way I want it to, but
so
that's the I'm doing it on a smaller piece of paper. I'm just doing an 8.5 by 11, and
this
that's
is
kind of what happened to me last time. I
right.
just ended up redoing it.
So this is a Konami, right? Um,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'll tell you one thing about Konami. I don't know if you've noticed this on your own, but hey, always a smile. Welcome in. Always a smile. How are you? Um, Konami from a few years ago or several years ago, she looks very different than she does currently. And I'm not just talking
Mm-hmm.
about like her physique, her face looks different. Like if you look
Yeah.
at the old pictures and you look at her now, you'll be like something, especially like in her eyes, something like changed a bit. I don't know what happened. But I know she had health issues. I know she had a number of health issues, so it could be related to that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I think she had her teeth fixed for one thing, and
Oh, that could be a thing. Yeah.
because remember, she kind of had,
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
her
The
her teeth were a
snaggletooth
little
sort
out
of
of
thing. Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
So, and
Always a smile. Here's what I worked on earlier. This little parrot piece. This is true. Yeah, she did kind of have the snaggletooth thing going on.
yeah, but
Sometimes I think the contact lens things is messing with stuff a little bit with some of the wrestlers. But oh, thank you, zombie. I may try
but
something different
yeah, I liked her really early on. I mean, she just, before I mean, she kind of didn't have a lot of character,
here. Right.
in the Tokyo, uh, was it Tokyo Cyber Club?
Yeah.
Um,
Before that, she was one of the originals from Queen's Quest as well, actually.
yeah, see, that was before I started
Right, right,
watching.
right, right. Yeah, but I've been watching forever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the yeah, but yeah. Go continue. Yeah.
But it's um, she was very, very businesslike, and I just came and kicked ass, and I liked that a lot about her. And seeing that, the sadly, kind of, how the Oedo Tai faction was, dissolved after Hanakamura's passing.
Mm, no, you're talking Tokyo Cyber Club, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tokyo Cyber
yeah.
Clubs. Yeah.
The
Um,
Oedo Tai didn't get dissolved until like the last year or so. The last
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But it was just, you know, it's kind of like how we were saying, with, it was her and Jungle Kiona,
Mm-hmm.
and they were, um,
They're tag team champions.
they were kind of put into, like, it was just kind of a limbo type of thing until they moved them on to the next thing. And, and I was glad to see, Konami do well. And of course, I think we all wanted more for Jungle Kiona, but it just didn't happen.
And injuries, man. Injuries.
Yeah.
Hell of a thing.
Well, that, and, the Booker owner is got favorites.
No, it is Zeus. Zeus is with me always a smile. She said, "Is it Zombie with you again this time?" I don't recognize. It's Zeus. Zeus is. Zombie hasn't been on. Zombie hasn't been on. That'd be interesting. Zombie, do you want to jump in here? Do you want to join us, Zombie? We should just have everyone. I should send everyone a link. Like, okay, everyone just come on. We're all gonna talk over each other. Let's do this thing.
I think this is a good stopping point for this. It's just kind of a facial structure type thing.
Okay. You gonna send a pic?
Yeah.
You don't sound too sure.
It's I did that other picture of her a couple of years ago.
That's true.
And that one turned out better than this one. But
You can always pull that one back up.
I might.
So it was rumored for a while that Starlight Kid was probably going to be dropping the belt here, or some people were fantasy booking it happening at the December show because they wanted Arena to win it. The Arena, she's one of the twins,
Mm-hmm.
but sort of how these things book. They sort of have a specific. It's not quite the WWE, but it's how they kind of have a path towards building someone up to something, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, I was like, some people try to point out like they don't have Rena in that sort of path yet, like, but you know how people are. You know how people is.
Yeah. Check your.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, it's not even. Yeah. It's not. It's not as good as the other. But it's a start. Just chalk it up as a sketch.
Let me show you guys what Zeus is working on. If I can find the thing. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That's looking pretty good. You're drawing the like the cornrows and stuff, right? Like the
Yeah. The braids.
Yeah. That's looking pretty good. That's a good start.
Well, it's a like I said, I'm just chalking it up as that's just a study.
Yes, zombie. I have not figured out how to. I've not figured out why I'm hearing my voice doubled. I have not quite figured it out. Not quite figured it out. Because I think if I mute myself, I don't think Zeus hears me. I'm pretty sure Zeus doesn't hear me if I mute myself, and it doesn't seem to stop the doubling. Anyways, I haven't figured out what's going on there, but I've not figured it out. Let me see. No, then I can't hear Zeus. Okay, let's see.
I just found that Tetsuo Shima I drew. There's been a lot of stuff on. Here, I'll take a picture of it. A lot of stuff online. People have been talking about Akira lately, and I actually showed one of my coworkers. He's a younger dude. I showed him the trailer. One of the trailers from.
Oh, he hasn't seen the movie? Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy how many people I've come across that,
Of course, I mean, to us, we're like, what? They haven't seen it. But then I go, oh, well, we're like old. Like, that's like 4 decades ago, like almost at this point. So, it's like, oh, it's hard to think of it that way. Always a smile. You asked what I'm painting. I'm trying. It may not look like it. I'm trying to do an octopus, but I may have to start over. I was trying to do it without any drawing. I was just like, oh, because sometimes I've done stuff with acrylic paint and oil painting where I just start painting, and you can refine it as you go. Watercolor, not so much. It's a little harder to do that, but sometimes I still try because I'm just fearless.
That's Bean's favorite animal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I did not remember that. I have to admit, I did not recall that.
And another thing too. Of course, you start talking and stuff, and Google and everything hears you, and the YouTube videos pop up, and I keep seeing, videos of people going, like Akira explained.
They do that for anything, Zeus. For anything.
I know, but it just seems like it's just this inordinate amount of stuff for Akira. I don't know if it's just me or what, but
it might be in your algorithm or something at the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, I've had discussions with people.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, well, I don't want to have to read, 6 volumes of the manga to understand it. I'm like, well, I'm sorry you're a little slow and you need that, but I didn't, and none of my friends did when we first watched it either.
Oh, they don't need to. If anyone watching this has never seen Akira, the animated movie, you do not need to read the manga even one bit to. The movie will have its own explanation. It doesn't follow the manga like faithfully necessarily anyway. So
no, it skips 2 whole volumes of it.
Right. I mean,
but even on top of that, it's a well done movie.
Yeah.
The story is, it's very fluid, and it everything comes out. I thought I had that Konami over here, but I guess I don't. I'll put that Tetsuo in the.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Whenever you're.
Always a Smile said, practice, practice, practice. That's the key.
Yep.
Yes. Let's see. Let me find. Here, take a look at Zeus's Tetsuo. Tetsuo! Kaneda!
Kaneda!
When dubs used to be good.
Yeah. And I don't know why they changed it. And like the only, like, I have to go watch my physical copy of it to see that original dub.
I mean, I can tell you why. Do you really not know?
Oh, I don't.
Money, money, money.
Okay.
Oh, money. If they make a new version, they make more money.
Okay.
Especially for like that studio that's putting it out and stuff. And also if they get like actors, like famous actors, to do the voices and stuff. Again.
Well, that English dub is terrible. It's terrible.
You talking about the one that came out with that steelbook or whatever?
It's the one that's just generally floating around. It's not the original dub.
Right,
the original
right.
dub is great.
Yeah.
And actually, I took that Tetsuo, and
you did do something with it once, right?
Yeah, I did put I did a little bit more coloring and put in a background. Let's see if I can find that on my phone here. Yeah, here we go.
Let me see if this is starting to resemble an octopus more. Let's see. Let me see what it looks like on this screen. I can't see. Oh, maybe slightly more. Slightly more.
Yeah, I put it.
Yeah, I remember this one. Yes.
Yeah, because that's the Shibuya, a photo of Shibuya.
Yeah.
That I ran through some filters and things.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah. I like Atomo's style too. I love his.
Oh yeah. He's amazing. Trying to find art setup. There is a mangaka. Try to remember all the ones that the current one they're doing is Tengoku Daimyo. I don't know if you've heard of that one at all. I can't think of the English title because I know it has an English title. But their art style is basically as close to a rip-off of what's his face, Atomo's as you can find. They do. They're good. They're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is very influenced. It's very influenced.
Yeah, he's another one that was kind of a fucking could have been an architect.
Oh yeah.
Like Shiro. Masamune Shiro, the creator of Appleseed and Ghost in the Shell. And
yes.
Orion and I loved Orion. A lot of people didn't get into it because it's so different than Ghost in the Shell, and everything else is kind of a magic, weird magic based.
I don't think I've read it.
Yeah, it's got a lot of funky weird things in it, like uh, a lot of the talismans, like things written on floating thin scrolls, and like that they were trying to keep this they call it a dharma equation, as this weird like huge written out symbol with all this weird language and symbols and things on it, and they're trying to keep the bad guys from getting it. And uh, the one wizard that's trying to protect it, he takes the actual spell and magically takes it off of the floor and wraps it to his daughter's body.
Oh boy.
So she's essentially got a magical tattoo embedded on her.
Now you know what? Now that you say that, that sounds super. Whoa, that sounds super familiar. That sounds
Yeah,
super
and then like this demigod comes to help him out, and he's like kind of like a chaos bringer at the same time, but the bad guys are clearly evil, so he's helping out, and he's got this weird hat with goggles. It's almost kind of like a World War One flying helmet.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he's kind of like, he doesn't look like the monkey god,
Oh.
but his personality reminds me a little bit of the monkey god from some of that stuff.
Oh, hey, welcome in, Metal Mondo. How are you? How are you doing? Welcome in, Metal Mondo. Metal Mondo, how you doing? We are doing art jam tonight. We're doing some art, doing a little doodling. Right now, I'm sort of messing around with an octopus thing. He doesn't have enough legs. I know. Earlier, I was doing this parrot thing. Oh, good luck, sir. Here, hold on one moment, Metal Mondo. Hold on one. So, yeah, my schedule is like on Mondays I do music on YouTube. On Tuesday I open trading cards here on Twitch. Wednesdays I do music here on Twitch. Fridays is Art Jam, and tomorrow morning is the Mark Out Mania Saturday morning podcast with Zeus King Dark and James the Extreme Sorno. So yeah, that's my schedule roughly. Let me give you a shout out, sir. Let me give you a shout out. Let me make my way over to the thing, 'cause I'm picking up the pieces. Oh, I didn't know. 'Cause I'm picking up the pieces. Oh, I didn't know. 'Cause I'm picking up the pieces. There we go. Metal Mondo's amazing. We rated him on Wednesday. He's amazing.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. I had to talk to my wife for a while, and then
You had to what?
talk with my wife for a while.
When did you get married?
Don't worry about those details.
Uh-huh.
But
sorry, common law wife.
And then but yeah, I was listening to you for a while. Is fantastic, always fantastic. He Metal Mondo will play all kind of things.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear like 80s hair metal, Spanish language, video game stuff, all like within whatever span of time of each other. And then post punk, new wave, anything. He's amazing.
Agreed. I enjoyed it very much.
Picking up the pieces. I'm trying to think what song that is. Picking up the pieces. It's is it Paul Young? Was that his name? Anytime you go, away. You take a piece of me with you.
I think that's one of those songs we used to butcher the hell out of.
I think it's Paul Young. I could be wrong. I'm getting that old time sometimers thing.
Yeah, it's a yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a weird ass. Here, I'll put this in the.
Oh, it's darker in here.
Yeah, I've been using Unsplash to get nice photographs for the backgrounds for the trading cards I've been working on, which is really nice because they, those are all free, high res.
Oh yeah. This looks
So
super familiar.
if anybody ever needs high res photos of anything, and if you and you want to use them for something commercial use or whatever, unsplash.com, all the stuff that you can get there on there for free is absolutely free. That's where I got all my images for my ocean wallpaper at work.
Always a Smile said yes, it's Paul Young. Metal Mondo said I'm a Renaissance man. Sorta. Ange said, "Hola, Pedro. I've used it. I guess she's used Unsplash. Welcome in, Ange. Welcome in. Metal Mondo. I have BFA in studio art. My area of specialization was oil painting, and I was a professional artist for 17, 18 years, something like that.
20 essentially.
Well, we can round it up to 20, but
yeah, decades.
But yeah, I do. I've done art and music my whole life, so. My whole life I've done art and music.
Let's see.
I should draw some legs, some arms on this thing where it's like holding stuff or something like it's. It's taking.
I told you about the Batgirl commission I did for that guy.
I think so.
So he wanted Batgirl in a bat wetsuit.
Oh, really?
Scuba gear. And I had we got to ban somebody here.
Oh no, is it one of those things?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on.
I'm getting them.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Yeah, getting them. Sometimes it takes a second to be able to. Damn it. It's only letting me reply and copy. What the hell?
Okay, hold on. Un momento.
Oh, somebody got it.
Oh, okay. Did Ange get it?
Maybe.
I missed it completely because I was absorbed in. Oh, Ange got it. Thank you, Ange. I was absorbed.
Thanks, Ange.
Oh, Ange got it. Thank you, Ange. I was absorbed. Sorry, I didn't mean for there to be a multiple sounds of me.
No.
I apologize. Okay, this octopus is about to take a selfie. Even though it doesn't not really flash when you take a selfie. Well, I mean, it could be, but I don't know how any other way to show off that it's doing the thing on that side.
Another thing too is about Shiro's art is like he started getting a little lost in his style the more time went on.
Yeah.
Like when he started doing those just those big books like the Intron Depot and
oh, I haven't heard that in forever. Zeus, holy moly.
That and like the stuff after that, like there's a lot of his work that's like that came after beyond like the Intron Depot and the weapons and all those books that basically kind of like pretty explicit stuff that
yeah
that just you couldn't even get a hold of.
I remember that being a thing that people were trying to get a hold of that.
I mean, because he even like in the original Ghost in the Shell, the American adaptation, they removed some of those pages.
That's right.
Some of those sex scenes.
So here you see this octopus, a very not the best octopus, is taking a selfie. So it's now a very jokey doodle. Very jokey doodle.
And here's another one that's the Dominion Tank Police.
Oh yeah.
Finding that in the original Japanese is my favorite.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You have it in the original Japanese?
I don't. I can get it. I can get it, but and I think Internet Archive has it. But the dub is awful.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Even the original dub is terrible.
Right.
And I remember, because back when we were in the late 80s and early 90s, when we were buying stuff, you didn't have the option on a VHS tape of
right.
both audio tracks. You had one.
Yeah. Can you imagine explaining that someone thinking like, well, the VHS must be like DVD. It must have both tracks. You're like,
right?
No.
Hey, well, I'll just switch it to
No,
English.
it does not.
No, you won't. And so Dominion Tank Police is really good in Japanese. Of course, so is Bubblegum Crisis.
Oh, excuse me. I had a shivers.
Yeah. They have on Tubi, you can watch it's either Tubi or no, I think it's Pluto. You can watch Bubblegum Crisis. However, it's the English.
I think Tubi does have it. Let me check.
And I swear the English is terrible.
Zeus, I was telling someone about because we were talking about pudding, and I was telling them like, have you heard of chia seed pudding? And then I was like, who told me about this? I was like, it was Zeus.
Yeah. Yeah, I might make some of that this weekend again.
Huh. I thought they had it, but apparently not.
I think it's Pluto. If you look on Pluto TV.
All I typed in was bubblegum, and I'm just getting a bunch of stuff. Megazone 23. Melty Lancer. I don't think I know Melty Lancer.
Yeah.
Bubble Bath. Die Buster, the movie. Ronin Mecha 4. Megazone 23 Part 2. Going All the Way, the funniest movie about growing up since Porky's. Sometime there's only one thing on your mind. Going all the way. What the heck is Black Moon Rising? This movie poster shows an angry guy's face, looks like a spaceship crashing out of his eye, and some lady holding a gun.
I don't know.
Never heard of it. Mazen Kaiser SKL? The Legend of Ninja Kamui. Or how are we supposed to pronounce that? City Hunters 91.
Yeah.
Kite
Legend of
Cobra,
Kamui.
The Last Warrior. Doomed Megalopolis. Angel Cop.
Yeah. That's not bad.
The Bubble. Fist of Legend. Ultraman. Stratos 4. 7 of 7. Anywho. Yeah, I'm just gonna. They got God Mars. Oh, Zeus. They got God Mars. You know why that's why that's famous here, don't you?
No, not off the top of my head.
It's who Mighty Orbots ripped off.
Oh,
the mech design. It's the mech design they ripped off.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the truth. Whether we like,
Yeah.
we both loved Mighty Orbots. So I mean, it's not like I don't like Mighty Orbots when
Yeah, it's just the other one didn't do anything either.
I never knew of it, until however many decades later. But
Yeah.
there is a kung fu movie on Tubi. I wish I was making this up. I'm not. It's called Invisible Terrorist. I never heard of this in my life.
Yeah, Bubblegum Crisis is on Pluto.
Okay. Let's see here. Is my mic turned up? Thanks for stopping by, Metal Mundo. And always a smile. Have a fun in the shower. I don't know why I said have fun in the shower. Have a good shower. I almost said always a shower. I apologize. Oh, thanks for hanging out, Metal Mono. I'm sorry it wasn't a music stream. If it was a music stream, I would have played some tunes for you on the guitar. But thanks for stopping by. Ange, are you having trouble hearing me? Let me see. Let me check my sound. Well, that did not go as planned. Not the last few sentences. Oh, well, my sound did go down. It did go down. I don't know why, but it should be higher now. Is it higher now?
Yes. please do share your doodles sometime, Metal Mondo.
Okay, Metal Mondo, please show us your doodles.
And it's another thing about
back
Ghost
down.
in the Shell is not only was all that stuff that he did, he's having a lot of stuff taking place, in the world, is a lot of stuff that ended up being stolen by the Matrix.
Oh yeah, that's true.
A lot of being jacked into to the web.
A lot of being. Hey, welcome in, Swamp Fox. Welcome in.
Swampy.
Trying to figure out why my sound keeps going down. It is actually happening. I don't know why. Like I'm seeing it physically happen. No, but I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it physically happen. Like I'm watching the thing on Audacity. I can't explain why. Audacity controls the volume of my input. It doesn't make any sense, but it is what the reality is. I'm trying to think if it's because no, I am on that. Let's see. Oh, let me see if I can get to the bottom of this. Let's see. Hey, Swampy, Swamp Fox. Okay, so earlier I was doing this parrot, this little parrot doodle, and then I did this octopus taking a selfie doodle. So that's what we've done so far. I'll try to do one more thing. I don't know what to do, to be honest with you. Apparently I'm doing animals tonight. But
yeah, I'm drawing a blank on what to draw.
Whoa. See. Zeus, I have seen this, YouTube's been suggesting a lot of art streams and stuff to me because of I guess because we've been posting those art jams and things like that. But I've seen videos where people take their old sketchbooks and they show their sketchbooks on air.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to do. The only thing I'd worry is some of my sketchbooks would have life drawing stuff. That would be my concern. That would be my concern there.
Right.
Don't want to get in trouble. I hear sirens. That must be Buffalo.
Must be Buffalo. Another day that ends a Y. They showed a. I got a notification on YouTube there was a shooting on the 28th in Amherst.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let's see what
trying
to make sure
I'm looking at Bubblegum Crisis images. I'm thinking I'll draw priests.
Some of you may recall this Vampire Hunter D from a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Here's the other one from that day. I guess I should turn it this way. It's not a sketchbook. It's just some pile of junk I have next to the.
Oh, that Bubblegum Crisis 2040 crap. Oh, I hated that. Hated it so much.
Oh, this was the last time we were on the.
Oh yeah.
The Halloween
Halloween masks.
And this was from last year. Beetlejuice. I don't remember what this was. It says Sam. Whatever those movies are. This was some doodle or another. A lady with a black cat. This is Sukeban Deka. That was a villain from Sukeban Deka. That was also from last year. This was Sukeban Deka as well. I love that show. If anyone's never seen Sukeban Deka, I apparently love the hell out of that show. This was from May of 2023, but this is a long time ago. Don't remember what that was. What do I have in the back here? Let's see what print. Oh. Here you go. God.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. This one. This from 2015 or 14, I believe. 2014. This from 2014. This is 2014 as well. HHS, welcome in. We're just flipping through some old doodles and stuff that was over here. This from 2015. I don't even know what to tell you about this. It's a water buffalo with some sunglasses. And he's being filmed. I don't know. The Fourth Doctor. The 12th Doctor.
Is that Tom Baker?
Yeah, he was the Fourth Doctor. Yeah. Peter Capaldi was the 12th. I'm Batman. And this was some lovely self-portrait of me.
You look like a meth head there.
I can't remember what that was. The White Witch, I think was what it was. Oh well, I don't know. That was some Catwoman thing.
Was that from that one movie we watched?
You talking about the White Witch thing?
Yeah.
What movie?
Some Japanese movie, Woman in the Snow.
Oh no, Snow Lady. No, the White Witch. It was like a Chinese film. It was a Chinese film, but there's a movie about the Snow Lady from Japan. That's an excellent movie. Then there's also Lady Snowblood. That's a whole other thing. And this is very true usually. Texas heat is no joke. So
no.
Texas heat is no joke. I
mean Southwest heat is no joke.
That's true. This was some tiger thing. I have to be careful which things I show. This was some angry bird maid or whatever. This was some weird dude, Cyclops. Make of this what you will.
I like it.
A lizard man, a lizard person wearing a sweater. This was a kiwi lady.
Looks like a gecko. I'm behind a little bit.
Yeah. I'm sorry. This was a melty man. Zeus is he's with the audio but not the video because of the nature of how we're doing this. And Zeus, I think you're familiar with this character, these characters.
Oh yeah, Devil Dinosaur, oh boy.
There's a mummy. I don't know why I drew the wrestler Che with Christmas stuff, but the wrestler Che with Christmas stuff. Some collage stuff I can't show. Some more collage stuff I can't show. Here y'all can see this little jokey doodle. Give me some sugar, baby. It's a vampire saying, "Give me some sugar, baby." Someone's we don't have to say who, but someone's pig plush.
Well, it can't be that many different people, Pedro.
Time to make soup. This dinosaur saying time to make soup. Now, let's see. This was from last year. Do y'all remember we did a stream? I think my voice was messed up or something. And we did an art stream where I drew whatever people requested me to do. And someone wanted me to do this thing. I can't remember what. It was for some video game. I don't remember what it was.
What is it? Oh, that was
Undertale or something
yeah.
like that. And this was Conan. I think Bean wanted me to draw Conan the Barbarian. That was what I did. Because I can't think of anything to draw at the moment. Let's see what's in this. Trying to make sure there's nothing inappropriate. See, here's a sketchbook, amigos. It says mixed media pad, but you would not. Yeah, I think that was during that stream, I believe, Ange. Yes. So once upon a time, I had an idea for something I was calling For Ghost Town. This was an idea for an early logo thing. 4GT. Here's a cat.
You know, the stuff I've like had to like teach myself and learn, you know, since, you know, doing this job with all the logo recreation and stuff I have to do now. I never thought I'd be that good at it.
Oh, you're great at logos. You're fantastic with logos. Here is Connor McLeod. It was supposed to be like a caricature thing of Connor McLeod, Highlander.
Yeah.
If you're wondering why it's in these weird colors, I think I was out of black pens at the time, so I was just using these random other things. Anyways, let's try to actually draw something. Let's see what we can do with the time we gotta live. Ange wanted me to draw a castle. I don't know if I can do a castle on what's it called? On one of these postcard size things. Be a little difficult. Oh, thank you, Swamp. Thank you, Swamp Fox. If I can't come up with something, I'll pull out more stuff. Cause I got all kinds of stuff around here. But Smurf Castle. Is there a Smurf castle?
I mean, Gargamel had a castle.
No, that's true. That is true. Fa la 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 la. Fa la.
I always wanted to have a Smurfberry jam sandwich with actual Smurfs.
What? Monster. So true story. When I was in high school, I drew a little comic book that I called the Chainsaw Smurf Massacre. I don't know if it's still around anywhere. I scanned it once upon a time, but I think I lost the scan a long time ago. But I may have it somewhere or another. It's hard to say. What is wrong with you, Zeus? Ange asked what was wrong with you, Zeus.
You know, I mean, that's how you get. You know, it's like having a peanut butter and jelly. You know, Smurfberry Crunch. You know, sandwich.
Smurfberry Crunch.
It's just gonna be. You know, you got to get the crunch from the
bones.
You know, from the bones. From the Smurf.
Their bones taste like Pez. I've heard. No, it tastes just like Pez. Okay, we'll stop. We'll stop, Ange. We'll stop. You know, a true story. Earlier today, I was messing around a little bit with the song "Come Undone" by Duran Duran. Because it was from the 90s.
Yeah, I love that song.
Oh yeah, great song. It is a fantastic song. But man, I cannot hit those highs because it gets into a lot of highs, and I cannot hit those highs. I was like, oh man. I try to do it really low, but it gets difficult.
There's a modern song that I feel took a lot from that. Is kind of a modern rock song, came out in like the last 10 years. It's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah,
it's difficult because with pop songwriting, like people think, they kind of think there's like a magic to what's going on with pop songwriting, but it's really simple. Like at the heart of it, compositionally, they're really simple songs. And sometimes, because they're simple, that's why they have so much power to them. Because our brains like digest it a lot easier. We digest it a lot easier and stuff. But because pop songs are so simple in a way, compositionally in the song form and stuff, there's a tendency for a lot of overlap of the same chord progressions and things like that. When you get into the same keys and the same chord progressions, you're naturally going to end up with a lot of the same melodies and stuff, because you're working within the same scales. So it's it's hard, because I mean some of it is too close for comfort, and you're like, well, that has to be That's a little too to the nose or whatever.
Yeah, there's another song that came out in like the last 10, 15 years, and it was like they took so much of was it Werewolf in London?
Okay. Oh, werewolves of London. Oh,
Yeah.
werewolves of London. Why have I never tried to cover that? I mean, we're singing this, and I'm like, oh, that's
That'd be great for Halloween.
yeah, but that riff and that little bass thing there, that's that Leonard Skinner song. What's that Leonard Skinner song?
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, Sweet Home Alabama. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama. Now I'm like, which one came first? I'm not certain. Cause that's the same song.
That's a good question. I will look that. What is going on with my damn browser?
Sorry, you shouldn't have talked to that Nigerian prince.
It's frozen.
Okay, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. The next thing you know, you're see, Swamp Fox said the next thing you know, you're AC/DC 3-chord wonders. Yeah. How many AC/DC songs are the same song?
All of them.
So let's see. The Leonard Skinner one is 1974. Let's see, Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London is 78. So
Oh wow.
So the Leonard Skinner came first. Leonard Skinner came first. Keep on rolling. If anyone has played guitar, they probably know how to play that song. Even Zeus knows how to play it.
There've been people that,
Do what?
there've been people like over time in various locations and things where they try to make it, not like something. They can kiss my ass though.
Well, you were saying you like that song?
Yeah.
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 It's a classic song. It's a classic song.
But I mean, there's people that they don't want you to like it, Being Southern, bad.
Home to you. Now I'm gonna end up having to do this song. Sweet Home Alabama. To you. I'm gonna turn into Led Zeppelin.
Neil Young to remember.
Oh,
Southern
yeah.
man don't need nothing from him anyhow.
I do love Neil Young too, though.
Yeah.
I was doing some Neil
too,
Young.
but...
I was doing some Neil Young on Wednesday. I was doing Harvest Moon.
That might be one of the first big open diss tracks.
Yeah.
Telling Neil Young to kiss my ass.
Yeah, because the Southern Man, the song.
Yeah.
Or whatever song it was. Can't remember what song it was.
I want to say it was Southern Man.
I don't know if y'all can see this very well. It's it's a very doodly jellyfish. Very doodly. It'll probably look better on this can than it does holding it up to this camera, but I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do to give it more body. Oh, thank you, Ange. Oh, Swamp Fox said he got to see Zevon open up for Neil Young when he was a senior in high school. Wow. That's pretty cool. The guy who did Werewolves of London. That is pretty cool. Werewolves of London. Werewolves of London.
Here, I'll put this in the chat.
Is this something for me to show people?
Yeah.
you sound so excited. Oh,
you know,
wow.
I just.
That looks awesome.
Thank you.
Let me show everyone. Here we go, amigos. Here's what Zeus has been working on. That looks fantastic.
Thank you. It's a priest from Bubblegum Crisis.
Bubblegum Crisis has fantastic music. It's a great soundtrack.
Yep.
Great mech. They're not really mech designs, but I think of them as mech designs. The armor.
Yeah, I mean they're power suits, but
yeah.
But they put Iron Man to shame back then.
Yeah.
I mean, each suit had different special abilities and things. And
see, Swamp Fox said it was very cool. His other big hit at the time was Lawyers, Guns, and Money. I don't know that song. I don't know Lawyers, Guns, and Money. I'll have to check that out. And you're saying about the truck. Okay. Sending good wishes, best wishes, and positive thought and energy to you guys about that. You know that song. But do you know about that one song, Swamp Fire? I'm joking. What'd you say, Zeus?
Oh, that's what I was saying. That song.
What about that one song?
That one song. That one song. That one song.
Swamp Fox, did you hear that one song? I don't know if you've heard that one yet or not. I can't remember.
I can't remember either. It's that one. I can't remember the name of it. It's just that one song.
Well, no, I'm saying I don't know if he's heard that specific one, but like I'm not doing a bit. It's my song. That one song. So okay, we'll wrap things up here in a little bit. Just putting a very faint blue wash in here. Today wasn't the most fantastic doodles by me. I know, I admit this, but
it's not mine either. So.
Oh, you did great, Zeus. I mean, I think both things were coming out good.
Yeah, well, like I said, I mean, there's a lot of things I've done that that just kind of end up being a study.
Right.
Like I said, that the first time I was drawing Asuka the other day, it was the other week, it was terrible. I still have it, but it's not good.
Started singing her theme song. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm just showing people real fast. You see that one song? It was a single from my album last year, Softly, that one song, and Other Friends. That one song. This was the insane, garish, watermelon-colored cover.
It's still better than dragging us take a junior's mask, though.
Yes, take a junior mask. Let me find. Oh, welcome back. Always a smile. I'll show you. Always a smile. What we got done today. Not the best. Not the best stuff from me today, but we got this. This is probably the best thing that came out tonight. Was this this parrot thing? In terms of what I did, was this parrot thing?
Yeah, I like the parrot.
And then there's this octopus taking a selfie. And then, yeah, you have this very doodly, very barely there jellyfish. Oh, thank you, Ange. I'll scan all this sometimes. I scanned the Halloween stuff. I haven't put it up anywhere. I haven't put it up anywhere. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Try to think if there's anything. Looking around, like, is there anything I can show you guys that you haven't seen a million times? There's stuff y'all have seen a million times. Let me see. Let me. I'll let Zeus tell you the story about. I'll tell them a story, Zeus. I couldn't improvise. I couldn't improvise story for you to tell.
Oh God. Well, I remember back at that when one of the times we were doing Heroes, one of the first time or two, and we were set up, and this one guy came by. He wanted to publish my Yellow Jackets book in his anthology. And he's like, I like your style. It's, you got a good, manga anime style, and our Jay's friend Goose, he's like, hey man, I draw anime style too. He's like, no, you don't. Goose was so put out by that. He always has just this little man complex.
If anyone remembers my Halloween artist trading card thing from last year,
oh yeah,
that was the original page of stuff. I still have some that I never cut out. There could have been more rounds of it. Can't show that stuff. Can't show that stuff. Let's see. Man, can't show any of this on screen. It's too big. Like, it's too big. I'm just like, maybe I have to. Here's someone was doing a music video. Do you remember Flues? Zeus, you remember Flues? So he was doing a music video for his Minecraft stuff. and he wanted me to do some art of some of the people he was playing with. And so this was the first one I did because I was going off the description and stuff that he showed me.
Uh-huh.
And then he was like, it's not a black dude. Which, if you had seen the thing he showed me, there is no way you wouldn't have come to the conclusion that it was a black. Like, the only conclusion you would come up to was that it was a black guy. So I
Right.
did this black guy. And he was like, it's not a black guy. I was like, but I wish I had the thing. If you saw it, you would be like, oh yeah, that's a. So he had to like literally describe the guy. So this is what the thing ultimately was this dude. And then I think this was the other thing I did for it. For a while, Stephanie was going to these specialty knitting shops, and I was buying her this expensive yarn and stuff. So I would see all this cool yarn with colorways from like
yarn thing. Yeah.
from different countries and stuff. So I was on this thing of doing that stuff. Stuff I can't show y'all. Stuff I can't show y'all. Stuff I can't show y'all. Modern Wonder Woman. Very modern Wonder Woman, wouldn't you say, Zeus? Santa Claus. Shin Godzilla. Zombie. Where's Zombie? It's Zombie. It's Zombie's portrait. That's from September 29th, 2015. So that's 10 years old. This is November 3rd, 2015. It's Robert Smith. So this is also 10 years old.
Oh, wow.
The conversion of St. Paul. Some religious stuff. The conversion of St. Paul.
Oh,
wow. Steven Universe stuff. Because I used to be way into Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah. That's
Joan of Arc. More religious stuff. More religious stuff. Oh my god. A lot of religious stuff. Oh, stuff I can't show. Stuff I can't show. Oh, more stuff I can't show. I think the rest of this is all stuff I can't show. So, anyways, that we had an art stream.
correct.
We had an art stream, amigos. Hey, amigos, thanks for hanging out. Let me that schedule Monday. It's Music Monday on YouTube. Tuesday's Looking at Cards on Twitch. Wednesday is Pedro Boyd Live on Twitch. Friday's Art Jam. I will try to come up with a more solid thing to draw next week. And tomorrow, Zeus, what are we talking about on the Mark Out Mania Saturday morning podcast on YouTube?
We're gonna be bitching about life and the world of wrestling.
Maybe you'll Predator talk.
Yeah, maybe do the top 10 of.
Oh yeah, the top 10 wrestlers on Slam, like the cards. Not the cards, but the people that. Yeah. All right. Let me see.
Who are we gonna raid?
Who are we gonna raid? We're raiding Death Fountain. No, I just made it up. We're raiding Death Fountain. Whoa, okay, let me turn that sound off. There's no one called Death Fountain that I know of. Let's see. Frankly's on. True Paradox is on. I'm just looking real fast. Pianist Mary. Oh, thank you so much, Swamp Fox, for hanging out. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. I don't know why a Pantera riff, but a Pantera riff, amigos. We'll raid Frank Lee. We'll raid Frank Lee. Everyone take care. Have a great weekend. Please have a great weekend. And adios.